Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro, and we are back today with a new reset of Mythic Plus and raid and everything like that. We'll see what we get here shortly. We got about 7 minutes before the chest opens, but before we do, sadly I got to plug the guild one more time. Oh hey Alex, what's up buddy? Yeah, if anybody out there is looking for a raiding guild that's been raiding together since Mid-Wrath, and raids Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern, and is interested in raiding Mythic raiding content on Horde Realms US, let me know, because we got to get some more people, man. This is getting ridiculous now. But anyway, hey Jeff, what's up buddy? How's it going, man? But anyway, today hopefully we'll get a good week. I don't know what it's going to be. People are dancing around the idea that it's going to be a tough week. Well, I guess we'll find out. New mission received. What was that? Oh, I finished that. Okay. So wait, did I get the essence? We have to do this now too? I'm confused. Wait, so we still don't have rank 3 of this? What the hell? Don't I have somebody that could lower the cost or the time? How does that work? Is that a Lillian? Mission duration, there we go. Okay, so we still don't have rank 3 of this essence, I guess. Good. Hoping that I'll be close to buy a piece of gear this week. I might have to scrap some stuff. Nice, yeah, you should be able to with the Benthic. You can pretty much just farm Benthic over and over again. Anyway. Let's see, we'll get a little bit more, a couple more missions done here. It's a lot of, a lot of percent there. We don't need them all, do we? No. Save that person. Chain Igniter Coil. I don't really know what those are for. Does anybody actually know what they're for? Because I've yet to find a good use for them. And Talal, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Alright, there we go. That seems good. Can we get anything else done? Probably not. There we go. We got a little gold, I guess. Not really, no value in that really, but whatever. You never know. Let the Anyway, so yeah, we'll park outside of our cache and wait it out. We got about 5 minutes left, so hopefully we'll get something good in the cache. I am going to be playing Frost this week. I finally got rank 2 Purification Protocol, and I got some Frost weapons in my bag and everything like that. So we are going to give Frost a try, but I can't go Frost spec yet. I still need gear on my Death Knight, to be honest, like as blood. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe Friday we'll try Frost. I haven't decided yet. We'll figure it out. I don't think it'll be tomorrow, but it'll probably be Friday or Saturday. We'll figure it out. But otherwise, the only piece of gear we still need an upgrade on from just standard base eye level is this piece here. So I think I'm pretty much done with doing like 10s and 11s. We're going to go back to doing keys that are challenging. So we're looking for 13, 14, etc. Anyway, Flinzy, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Hopefully, maybe we just get a real nice pair of bracers right now and then just put that to bed. We'll see how much Azurite we get as well and how much Residium we get as well. Those would be things that we definitely want to check out today. I have currently 3,100 Residium after buying a piece last week, and most of that is because of Benthic. Now, Alex actually brought up something that is something to keep your mind on. I was talking about scrapping Benthic gear, 5 mana pearls per Benthic helmet, right? But it's actually better to wait till you have 25 mana pearls and you upgrade the piece once. It actually gives 8 mana pearls per it gives more Titan Residium per mana pearl, let's put it that way, by 1. It's like 8 instead of 7, so it's better. But anyway, yeah, I think it's 8 Residium per mana pearl when you upgrade it once, but then after that apparently it's not better, so because it costs 50 to upgrade the second time. But anyway, you should be able to get like 25 mana pearls pretty easily. That's like 1 day, so that means 200 Residium per day. You could definitely get a lot more than 25 per day as well, but that means at least 200 Residium per day. So I mean, what's that? 200 times 7. So that's 1,400 per week just from very minimal world content. And like I said, you definitely get more than 25 a day. You can probably get up to 30, 40 a day without really doing much. Just kill a couple rares. There's a couple missions that might give it. Obviously, the emissary eventually is going to give it. So, Hey, Sai, what's up? Yeah, going ham, you can get like 50 on a good day. Yeah, definitely. You can get a lot. So if you're serious about it, you can, yeah. Anybody who's still behind on Residium, I would just work on that instead. Now, I also got the thing that you could auto, like, you turn in a crate for 100 rep in Mechagon. It's a BOA rep token. You turn in 1 spare parts crate for 100 rep. And I was just farming spare parts all day Sunday and a little bit last night. So I got I got a full 10,000 rep in about a day. And I still do not have rank 4 of Null Barrier. I've turned in 2 of those boxes now. So I guess we're gonna try to get back to that, but I haven't gotten one of the emissary caches yet on Nashitar. Hopefully that'll come soon. Oh, how'd you find that recipe? Was one I never got in PTR. Yeah, it is. Once you're the first cache I opened, the first emissary cache I opened, it had it in it. So I guess I got lucky with that. I wish I got the rank 4 instead, because frankly, if I got the rank 4 instead, I would never care about rep again. But either way, that's how I got it. So now I can just literally just farm spare parts. I was getting about 2,000 plus rep in an hour of spare parts farming. So not bad. So I farmed for about 4 hours on Sunday. Did all the dailies again on Monday, then farmed for another hour on Monday, and I was able to get the 10,000 rep. So I got it Sunday morning, turned the cache in, and then and yeah, if you can, this server, sadly these things are not on the auction house. Hardened Springs, there's just none on the auction house. So, but yeah, if you got an infinite supply of them on the auction house, you can. All right, here's our cache. Let's see what's up, Krillin. Let's see what we got. Okay, we got gloves, 440 socketed gloves with leash as well, so that's a nice piece. And we got Waycrest 16. And it's fortified sanguine Grievous. Grievous again. Okay. That's interesting. Sanguine Grievous. Alright. Well, yeah, let's go open our PvP cache as well. So that's a nice upgrade. Got socketed gloves. Didn't actually increase the item level, but it's all good. Let's go do our PvP cache as well, and then we'll get started with some keys. What are they even talking about? Then we gotta get a new enchant and a new socket, whatever, a new gem for our gloves. I'll be ready to go. So it wasn't the biggest upgrade we could have gotten, obviously, but still, 10 item level upgrade. That happens every week. We're going to be satisfied. Grievous? Yeah, Grievous again. That's surprising. 2 weeks. Pretty much 1 week in between 2 Grievous weeks. That's odd. But it's not necrotic. And Sanguine is definitely a bit of a problem in some dungeons, but not the end of the world. Speaking of PvP, I hit almost 1,600 on my Unholy DK at 395. Sweet, man. Yeah, we should be getting rank 2 of this essence. And we are going to get rank 2 of this essence, or rank 3 of this essence. So we got some essences to put in as well. Let's open this. This is going to be rank 2 of the PvP essence now. We got 415 gloves, which we don't need. So we got 3,000 AP from that. Let's see. We got 4,125 artifact power from the Mythic Plus cache. And 23,300 Residium. 23,300 from a 17. So this week we'll have a 16. Maybe we could upgrade it, but I doubt it. Anyway, do you think I could tank Waycrest 10? Oh, absolutely. What the Of course. Why would you not be able to? Alright, so now we'll go to Magni real quick. And we'll go put these 3 essences in. Daniel Boyle. What's up, buddy? How's it going? And we are going to do some testing still. We do need to test some... essences now that we have rank 3 of Anima. You know, a lot of people are saying that it's just the best one. So we can give it a try. It's not going to do any more damage, so I still think it's not the best damaging one. But I guess the healing is going to be a lot higher, so it could be better for defense now. It's supposed to heal me up to 50% of my health, so hopefully that's the case. When I used it last week, it didn't seem like it healed me at all. Like, literally, my health did not go up, so... I guess we'll find out, and then we're gonna get. We still don't have Wilvane rank 3, but it's whatever. At this point, I'm probably just never gonna use that in 5-mans. Crucible, we're probably gonna come close to getting that this week. Azeroth's Undying Gift, we still got a while. And Conflict and Strife we just got. So, oh, $10 Inferno Master. Thanks a lot, man. I've seen me go from about 45% health to almost full on my Demon Hunter. Well, not without rank 3, you didn't see that, but... Thanks a lot, Inferno Master. No message. Feel free to leave a message, guys. That's the best part of super chat and stuff, but... Anyway, thanks a lot, man. Very generous. Where are we at? Stream boss. Let's see. Jens was holding strong last I saw. Yeah, he still is. Still is. He's got a lot of health. That's going to be a while. But anyway... did you know you can't use Gleam.io for YouTube subs anymore? I only just found out. What does that mean? What is Gleam.io? I don't even know what that is. First time hearing those words, I think. G'day, Metro. Hey, Alex. What's up, buddy? Oh, giveaways. Yes, I saw that on when I... So on YouTube, you can now get tiers of subs or whatever. On Twitch, it's called subs, right? But on YouTube, you can get tiers of partners or whatever they're called. Sponsors? Nope. Now they're called members, right? Anyway, you can get tiers of those. When I signed up for those, they're like, don't forget, it's illegal to do giveaways for sponsors or something. So I was like, oh, okay. Didn't know that. Anyway, oh, you actually get like something to sell now too, right? This week's keys should be easy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried about them. That's for sure. All right, so we got 3 new residences. This should give us an achievement, right? To have all of them at rare. Yeah. Sweet. We got all of them at rare now. That's nice. To have all of them at exalted though, or whatever. Epic. To have all of them at epic though, that's gonna be a lot of asking. Hey, Stromy, what's up, buddy? And what's the emissary today? Let's see. I guess we're just Hearth. And then we'll get going with some 5-mans. We gotta sell all this shit. You got 100 gold per essence. That's nice. It will be interesting to see if the majority of essences are going to be the enchant. Yeah, they should be. That's how it should work, Jeff. Unless it's random, it's not three like in a row. It should be that way. Hey, Connellan, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and do this. What are fixes this week? It is Grievous, Sanguine, Fortified. So a little bit different than everybody expected, I guess. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Under those. Alright, oh yeah, we still need to get... Okay. We need to get an enchant. Let's go to org. Need to get an enchant, and we need to get a gem. I was able to heal a 9 at 415 that could not get past a 10 last night? Wow, really? That's hard to believe, man. 10s are like so freaking easy. It's kind of crazy. I think you probably just got an unlucky group, man. I would just keep trying. Any Grievous week is a rough week? Yeah, Grievous is always tough. Pretty good, although it seems like the raid gods are angry at us. Doesn't look like we'll be close to 100%. What do you mean? Grievous again. Yeah, the good thing is it's gone for a while, right? Won't have it again for like months, but it's odd that it's back to back like that. This shit over, this stupid dance thing. It's funny, when this dance thing was going on, there was actually like an NPC out here, like fake complaining. It was like, what the hell, you took over the auction house. And the guard was like, don't forget there's another auction house. They like taking those little jabs at people, man. It's funny, there's one in, nope, Chant Globes. There's one in Najatar that makes fun of people who complain about flying. It was kind of funny. Anyway, looks like we have a few out tonight and tomorrow. I was looking forward to, well, I mean, we're going to get that. That's not, it's not going to stop us from killing Heroic. It's just going to be a problem for Mythic, but yeah. We'll get that done for sure, hopefully tonight. Got my BAS boots with the socket in my chest. Nice, grats, man. Gem? Yeah, there's gems in the bank. I don't need to buy that. I just need to buy the enchant. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab a gem, and then we're on to Mythic Plus. We need to do this nonsense again as well this week. I always forget about that, honestly. Ace gem. Okay, good. We have a lot of sockets. Some of this gear, it's not the best glove piece, but it does have good socket, and it's got leech. Hey, buddy, Mr. McKee, what's up? Anything good? My chest? Yeah, I got gloves, socketed gloves with leech. What's up, Metro? Coming back from a bit of a break. How high a key should I be good for? Any. It doesn't, you know, gear doesn't stop you from doing keys, you know. I got a 425 resonance the other day. I love it for the haste proc. Yeah, I got a 430. It's not very good for blood decay. It's okay. Like I said, it's always, that's the barometer trinket. Any trinket that you think is way better than that is a very good trinket, and any trinket that you think is worse than that is a bad trinket, right? But anyway, all right, let's find a group, and we gotta mess with our Azurite again. Okay, there we go. That's a good start with 14. I'm looking at that. That would be a great key to start with. 14 underrot, sweet. All right, that's a great key to start with. Okay, let's take a look at what we got going on here. We'll take Grip of the Dead. Actually, I don't know, man. Grip of the Dead might be counterproductive this week. Okay, anyway, what about essences? Oh yeah, so I guess we should try anima, huh? Everybody's going on and on about anima, so I guess we'll give it a go. And it is a tyrannical week, so we want to test out Aegis, or it is a fortified week, so we want to test out Aegis. So we'll give anima and Aegis a go. We'll see how it goes. Concentrated Flame is on CD for some reason. Anyway, good morning. Hey, Brandon, what's up, buddy? I need to get a 10 way crest done this week. If anyone has a key, holla at your boy. Gotcha. Anime is a good essence? Yeah, anime is pretty good. Alright. So what do we got? It's a pretty good group so far, comp-wise. Oh, Rep Pally. Rep Pally for underrot, wouldn't mind that. Oh, we're up to 1.1k already. I didn't even realize. No, I guess I did realize. It's been like that for a while now.
Do you need protection?
Anyway, I felt like my Mythic Plus key was favoring the first dungeon that a key started as. Nah, it's just random, man. Trying to do that after raid. Oh, Stromy, he's got a 11 weight card. Sweet. Yeah, good luck. If you need help after raid, I can do it today. Provided it's a normal raid. Okay. Anyway, are you saving your Residium for 4? You mean 445? I already have one 445. Yeah, so I won't be buying another one, obviously. What's it? 47k. So next week I should get another one for sure. We got 23.3k this, or no, 23k 300. Yeah, that's the same thing. But anyway, 23.3k this week. So as long as we get like 22, I think it's probably like 22.8 next week, then we'll have enough for a piece for sure. With all the benthic and stuff, we'll scrap. But no, I mean, I already have 430s in all the slots. I got 445 last week, so I imagine I can't be any worse than Leatherworker in King's Rest 11. Yeah. Watching from work, I played since beta vanilla and quit due to lack of content. I must say, though, you are making me want to come back and make my main blood DK once again. Gotcha. Well, there's definitely no such thing as a lack of content in, especially this patch, but really in Live WoW at all, so you don't have any problems with that. There's too much content in WoW nowadays. I'd say that's one of the biggest problems with the game, honestly, which is kind of silly, but there's just so many different things that you can't possibly do it all, and it makes the things that you want to do seem like it kind of blurs their consequentiality because of that. But yeah, anyway, I almost uninstalled after that. I was so bummed. Oh, the King's Rest. Yeah, you just gotta learn the dungeon, man. That is a really yeah, a healing intensive dungeon, so you gotta know what's up. Anyway, what's your max health? Oh yeah, with this Essenton I have almost 600k. With this Essenton I have 596k. So we gotta take a look at how often it goes away. I'm gonna log this day of dungeons. I want to see how often we go below 50%. But this is a 14, so it's probably gonna happen frequently. But anyway, beefy boy. Yeah, I mean, it's just because of the essence, but we'll see. But yeah, so these 2 essences, in theory, should heal us a lot. Okay, so the minor of both of these is supposed to heal. So we're gonna test this out right now, because if it sucks, if either of them continue to suck this week, then I'm gonna be pissed, to be honest. Anyway, Jesse, what's up, buddy? Affixes are Sanguine Grievous. He heals about 8%. What does? Anima and Aegis. Aegis minor and Anima minor. We're gonna test out the minors. It's funny that they put one system in the game that is super alt friendly and another essences that is super unfriendly to alts. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know, they're meant to be gotten over a very long period of time. So me kind of like rushing to get all the rank 3s, not really needed, you know. You don't really need to do that on alts. Really on alts, like, I would probably only use like 2 essences ever on alts anyway, because I don't play them in enough content to matter. Like, I'm never going to do battlegrounds on alts, but I don't need to. I tend like the keys or whatever I would do on alts, I don't need the battleground essence, you know. It's like, there's just not a lot of structure for that, so. Oh, the active? Yeah, the active blows dicks, but I'm interested in seeing it now that it's going to heal for 50% of my health, up from 25%, so hopefully that'll be good. But either way, we're looking for the minor. The minor is what I want to see. The minor of both of these. We're gonna test this shit out, man. We're testing some things out this week, and then later in the week we're gonna play Frost DK as well. And also at some point in the week we want to test out. Now that I have Vision and Perfection rank 2, we're gonna test that out as well. So we're gonna test out the whole, like, literally just try to maximize Vamp Blood stuff. Give that a try. Concentrated Flame is nice on tank alts. Yeah, that's true, actually. It's pretty good. The problem is, like, that's the hardest one to get rank 3 of. So, hey, Beth. Good morning. That's, like, the hardest one to get rank 3 of, right? So. Alright, anyway. So yeah, what's next for our neck? So 60. Yeah, so 60 we get the next rank on. That's when we get rank 3 of Crucible, right? Yeah, 60 seemingly. And then 62 we get the next stamp. So that'll probably be a couple more weeks. Vision is kind of bad since the Vamp Blood is 10-second duration. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's a good thing. I don't know. I'm not worried about that. We just made a video on it, so. Anyway, what is the add-on that shows your Azerite on the screen? It's just a weak ore like everything else. What's up, Big Matt? How's it going, buddy? How you doing today, man? Essence of Focusing Iris is like the discounted concentrated of flame. Right. It's one does AoE, the other does single target, but yeah, similar. Alright, well anyway, we got plenty of potions, I guess, so let's use them. Let's eat up. How much anima did you get today? I don't remember. 7, I think? I got 8 from the 18. You probably get... How many did you get? I was going to say you probably get 1 per level over 10. Robin, what's up? Doing well. I got 8 from my 15. Oh, really? What the hell?
4, 3,
I did not get 8 from my 17, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing well. Stuck at work per usual. Gotcha. Has your guild tried Mythic Ashfane? No, we haven't tried any Mythic yet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lots of knockback ones, it looks like. Okay. Anyway, I can't wait till I get home. Or I can't open till I get home. Gotcha. Stuck at work. Yeah, it sucks. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't really remember how many I got. But what do you need? 15? I've gotten 16 across 2 weeks. 1 week I did an 18. 1 week I did a 17. So you can probably do the math. It should have been 8 and 7, right? No, that I don't know. I'm not really sure. But either way, we got enough to get rank 3, so that's all I care about. Oh yeah, this trash is beefy. That mage's name, what is it? Ron Freesley? Oh right, instead of a game or a Harry Potter reference, right? Alright, so here's a knockback one. Game of Harry Potter, yeah. That's it. So where are we going next? Looks like right it is. Yep. You should choose to level, if you should choose to level anything for. Huh? Well, we've already lost our stacks. Up to 50%. Oh, right. Sanguine. It's going to be a pain in the ass in some of these pulls. Yeah, I have my doubts about that one for Bloody K. We constantly drop low, yeah. Shorty got low, right? If you should choose to level any class from scratch, what would you choose? It's too many. There's too many that I would want to level. The other problem with Anima is it very infrequently hits 5 targets, so you're never really going to get the max heal out of it unless it's a really big pack. Obviously, there's some really big packs in the game, but not as common as it might look like it is. Anyway, evening, y'all. Hey, what's up, Theodorus? Not quite evening here. It's not even afternoon yet, but yep. Okay, didn't interrupt the heal. Anyway, how is Memory Lucid Dreams? I have an entire video on Azurite essences. Check them out.
Beware.
Alright, Grievous is rough. Anyway, I played with Perfection Miner plus Red Thirst yesterday, and it felt pretty good. Gotcha. Yeah, that's probably a good combo. We want to try that out. That's something we're going to be trying out this week for sure. Get that a little bit closer so I don't have to constantly turn to interrupt it. Spread. No thanks. Okay, that actually did a good amount of healing that time, that usage. Alright, now we gotta move them all. Pain in the ass, Sanguine, man. It really is. But DK's really good at it, though, frankly. I just gotta pay attention to it. Okay. Trash is going alright. Yeah, so I healed for a fair amount. Still less than I feel like less than the trinket would have done there.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got a little lost, of course. Bone Storm's up. We should use it in a few seconds at least. This platform Sanguine is just hard to see. Yeah, it is actually. That shit on the ground like blocks it. It's like blood pool. That's the 5th to fixed sight. Yeah, sometimes it can actually be a real problem. You're right. 0 damage from the healer, sadly. Okay, we'll grip that one. I fucked it all up. I was trying to AoE grip, but I realized I used it on the previous pack. Normally, I wouldn't have used it on the previous pack because we wouldn't have to worry about Sanguine, but this time I did. WoW? Yeah, this is WoW, yeah. Anyway, boss is getting crushed. We're gonna really need to interrupt, especially on 4 to 5 weeks. Yeah, so the anima, you have to go 50 seconds without dipping below 35%. I just don't see that in 5-mans. Yeah, it happens pretty frequently, but I mean, we're already back to 10 stacks, so I don't know. 17K on that fight. That's pretty good. What the fuck? All right, what do we got? Nothing over here. Good. This is the way we go. Oh, JK. Second aggro? No. Okay, good. It's odd. Careful now. What are you doing? Run over by that emissary. Jesus Christ. I took all that effort to make sure we don't pull it. This guy, like, clearly doesn't see it, I guess. I don't know why you would even go over there. Anyway, I want to play this game so bad. Yeah, Blood Bolt does 0 damage. Yep. Hey, Metro, got anything good from the weekly chest? Yep, 440 socketed gloves. With leech as well, actually. So not the best piece stat-wise, but very good piece otherwise. Alright, we got an emissary coming up. Void emissary. It's the first time we've seen it in this position. Those are going to aggro, right? Yep, inevitable. Anyway, trying their best to accidentally pull that. Yeah, that was like, my god. That guy was like really either not aware of it or just did not give a fuck. Oh wow, that was way late on the AMS. Jeez. Oh yeah, so I guess we'll find out here if the mobs desanguine or not. I think they don't, right? Let's find out. I haven't noticed. We haven't actually killed one yet. Yeah, no sanguine from them, so that's nice. It's pretty good. That pack is probably not worth pulling this week. Then we'll go this way. It's an easier pack here. Hey, Tommy Druid, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? My phone specifications don't apply minimum requirements, so yeah. Gotcha. I see. So what's your impression so far of our each week has a different emissary? Oh, it's definitely the case, yeah. I mean, I haven't done a full dungeon yet, but we've already seen a bunch of the knockback emissaries. I mean, there's been 4 knockback emissaries already. We've skipped 3 or 2 of them. No, 3 of them. But yeah, I think that's definitely the case. Anyway, yeah, it definitely seems that way. Should have interrupted the other guy. I mean, there's one there. That's actually a tide. There's one over there. So yeah, we've seen 5 already in this dungeon. So it definitely seems like that's the case. I wish I could stabilize that. Anyway, I think time-wise, the enchanted ones will be the fastest to deal with. They take a while. The thing is, you can't really kill them, right? They just go away after 30 seconds, so I would say it's the opposite, honestly. Because the other ones you can just kill. These ones you have to wait it out. So if they're part of a pack that only takes 20 seconds to live, you're stuck for another 10 seconds waiting for that thing to drop combat. I've seen people run high keys last week, and they have to CC tides constantly. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's the goal of them, but I guess so. We didn't really CC any tides last week. Tides is the most dangerous. Enchanting is the most annoying. Void is mostly free. Yeah, now Void's like, unless it's with a really dangerous pack, it's pretty straightforward. Which is funny because everybody was like the complete opposite basically at one point, right? Our cut of death is probably doing good things too. I gotta remember to try to keep it on multiple targets if I can. Like if I see it on one target, I should switch to another target just to make sure. We'll be a little bit careful here because we can't actually interrupt anything with this emissary. So not ideal, obviously.
Beware.
I have to actually dodge the bite or the bile or whatever it is.
Beware.
Which is a lot to ask for a outlaw rogue, I know.
Beware.
Anyway, anything good from your weekly chest? Yeah, I got 440 socketed gloves.
Beware.
What a fun game. Yeah, dodging frontal cones. It's difficult, I know.
Beware.
Or maybe he was stunned or something. I don't know what his complaint was, but whatever. Anyway, good morning, Metro. Got my BIS ring 445 this morning. Oh, sweet grats, man. That's awesome. That's a fair bit of luck there, huh? These guys, like, all seem to handle that mob very oddly. Like, they're running as far away as they possibly can. It's like, not that serious, man. You're really, I don't know, people, like, you don't really put any distance between yourself and your the mob doing that, right? Like, I never really understood why people do that. It doesn't really put any distance between the player and the mob.
Beware.
Anyway, I'm sad seeing people got 445 from Heroic Warfront. Why?
Beware.
Yeah, Heroic Warfront is available soon for us too, right? It was up for EU a couple days now, I think. Hopefully we'll see it this week. I don't know if I'll even do it, but the mob charges the player anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like there's any value to running away like that. Like, you're gonna maybe put like 3 seconds of distance between yourself. Hey, when people run away from the random control mob and hit in the back all the time, yeah, it's just really annoying. Makes the pack die so much slower.
Beware.
Okay, well that was a pretty long, that pack took a while. What do we got here? Probably just get 2 of these for now. Anyway, how are you using Anima now? Right, yeah, we're testing it mostly, but yeah, we are using it currently. Both, the answer to both is yes. But we're checking out this passive, the heal from the minor. Because we already know what to expect from the major, but the minor we have obviously just gotten rank 3 on, so we're testing that. Okay, cool. See you later, mob. This Demon Hunter could put some distance. Gotta be careful not knocking that into the boss, right?
Beware.
Anyway, I'm not expecting that much heal from it, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. If it doesn't heal for that much, then it's not a very good essence at all, but
Beware.
we shall find out. These stupid freaking orbs. Alright, well, we're going to boss next.
Beware.
This boss should be really easy this week. Although Grievous kind of sucks on this fight. Not as bad as Necrotic, of course. Anyway, hey, Winter, happy with the chest? Yep. Got a 440 item in the chest, and it had a socket, so that's nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
charge first. There. Let's get the orb. Indigestion, 0 damage. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Anyway, enchanted is 20 seconds now. Oh, did they really? I didn't realize. That's cool. How's the chest? Good. The damage from anima is pretty solid though. Yeah, not really. We tested it last week and it did less damage than Ripple and Space. But it looks good because it's like all front loaded, but it's a 2-minute CD, so. And it pretty much requires that you use a Vamp Blood to maximize it, which is not what you wanted to be doing really. I don't think we need a trank there. I guess it's a good idea to try to get ahead of Grievous. Okay, indigestion now, which we don't have AMS up for, so Death Strike instead, which is basically the same thing.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Okay, one more rampage thing or whatever it's called. Tantrum. I missed that one, fuck. Ah, whatever. Boss almost dead, so. But we dropped below 35 there, lost our stacks. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, hey Nick, what's up, buddy? How's it going, my friend? Okay. Easy. We'll mind control a Skelly. Oh, there's an emissary here. So we can't mind control. Well, we could have actually. That guy was like padding away from the mind control. Like he was able to be mind control for a split second there. Whatever. We don't need it. Good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Which dungeon do you dislike the most and why? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Never really thought about it. I try to focus on positives, not negatives, so I don't really think about which I dislike. But that's a lot of shadow damage. Anyway, what's the other affix? Grievous. Yeah, Grievous Sanguine. Fortified, obviously. It always alternates. You'll never be tyrannical 2 weeks in a row, so you always know what that affix is at least. Anyway, nice. How's the grind going today? Just started, but yeah, half hour into it, but yeah, it's going good so far, I guess. As long as this key finishes, then I'll be happy. Looks like we got a good chance at upgrading it. Bosses are pretty easy, so as long as we have the right count. Did you get your essence? Yep, we got it. That's why we're using it now, as you can see. Interrupt that. Starting to get a lot of haste now, though. If I can get a good amount of haste from gear, these things like whatever it's called, overwhelming power or whatever, like these things are starting to give a lot of haste. It's pretty nice. We both stun at the pull, just like last time. Anyway, what's the change from rank 2 to 3 on the life and death essence? I don't really know, to be honest. All I know is the minor gives more healing, and so does the major. I think that's it. The minor now gives you a heal when you're at 10 stacks, and the major now gives you a more healing. Gives up to 50% health instead of up to 25% health.
What manner of creature is this?
Yeah, well, we could use it here, but no reason to. Let's wait until the boss, and we'll try to get a big one off. Well, it's not raging anymore, so even though trash is harder, it's not going to potentially one-shot us at times. These guys really aren't that accomplished as well from last season, I didn't realize. Anyway, you should get that weak ore that tracks secondary stats. Yeah, I guess so. There's enough shit on the screen as it is right now, honestly, man.
5,
What?
4, 3.
The fuck happened there? Anyway, not gonna lie, kind of sad about being in season 3. That means no more. Yeah, no more worm. Yeah, that's the bigger problem.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys, a good little stack here. A lot of them right here. Holy shit! How many is it gonna get? It's gonna miss a lot. And now we can get this amount, and then it'll be that. Boss getting carved up as well. Don't even have to move. We gotta move from. Okay, that's a good. Oh, we missed that one somehow. Let's get it. Clear the rest of them, I guess. Just so there's no confusion on what we need. Oh, we missed that one too somehow.
Beware. Beware.
All right, pet's gonna break soon as well. A minute. Should be probably after the boss, though, at this rate.
Beware.
Uh-oh, 3 stacks of that. That's not good. Poor play on my part. Got hit by 2 as they went by. There's the worm, yeah. It looks like the pet's gonna get released here, so let's go ahead and do it now. While we wait. Somebody dead. Anyway, have you seen the red card trigger that increases dodge? Yeah, we saw that. We talked about it a lot in Discord. It was really broken the first few days it was available. It gave like an absurd amount of dodge, like 100+% or something like that. So obviously it's been fixed, but
I have never seen this form of corruption before. If this
oh my god, we both keep doing it.
surface-
We won't pull extra here just because things are going well and there's no reason to risk it. We have a lot of count too still. Oh, that's a good blind there, or whatever. Oh, Sanguine, duh. Just fucking gripped him right into Sanguine, whoops. Anyway, don't forget Krogma. Oh, shit. Oh, I never made a clip on that. Fuck, I forgot all about that. Man, that was funny. That was 1 week ago today. It was about this time, too. It was like, literally, we were here, right at the end of this dungeon, probably right at 11:40 as well. It's funny. Yeah, I think that the orb room and oh, we aggro it. That's fine. That's fine. It'll be slightly overcount, but whatever. Anyway, I think that the orb room and temple, that red card, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was pretty ridiculous, honestly. It was kind of overpowered. Well, it wasn't kind of overpowered. It was definitely the strongest tank punch card without any question. Potentially the strongest tank item in the game, especially for tanks that like really need dodge. But the nice thing about this essence though is that it gives big death strikes, like real big death strikes. Best tank item, Thunder Fury. Hey Sean, what's up? It'd be better if different type emissaries were equally present in the dungeon. You think? I like it how it is. It's kind of cool. Means next week is going to be an interesting one. Yeah, so we were way overcount there, sadly. But whatever. Oh, we're gonna be even more overcount now. What the fuck? This is actually gonna be a pain in the ass to deal with because there's nowhere to put that mob. Just kind of gotta get it stacked up against the back there. I'm not even auto-attacking anything. I keep clicking the stupid bubble from this emissary. That's not... I don't know if I'm the only person having this problem or what, but that's not good at all. Okay. Now the emissary is gone, we have a little bit more maneuverable room. Multiple deaths to this pack, though. I don't know, man. These people are not good at dodging these things. But yeah, it looks like as long as we don't wipe to this fucking pack, this is an upgrade. Just gonna keep gripping these mobs often as I can to make sure nothing happens. Plenty of room behind us here, right? Start moving them a bit towards the center just in case. Beware. Okay, we'll battle res him. Okay, so we have no battle reses for the boss, but we should need it. Gotta let go of my thing. Okay, I'm gonna crush this boss. Hopefully.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No room for error, but shouldn't be any errors to make on this fight, right? Very easy fight now that the stack strategy is so easily implemented. No. If people actually executed it, that would be the case, but okay, we're fucking the strategy up pretty royally here. There we go. First time we did it successfully. Well, either way, we'd have to do something ridiculous to wipe at this point, so we got it. Making this way harder than it has to be, though, by not stacking in front of the boss. It's over now, though. Can't fail at this point, even if we wipe, the mob still dies from the ad, so we have successfully finished the dungeon. There we go. 14 in time, not bad. Where is the chest? There it is. That's a good group too, really. Oh, we got brists. We got wrists too. Bracers, wrists. We got an upgrade. That's nice. Mount incoming. I already have this mount. But yeah, that's a nice upgrade. So that was our last piece that wasn't 430. So now we're 434 even. Sweet, man. Exciting times. All right. Doing. Oh, I guess not. What the fuck? I thought we would do the 15 at least. Same on US. My first only underrot. Oh, really? Yeah, the only one I don't have now is King's Rest, so Okay, so let's take a look at what we got from that dungeon. First, let's make sure the logs worked. Looks like they did. Good, good, good. Okay, let's take a look at it in game instead, though. Alright, so I did 42 million healing. Healer did 34 million, so that's pretty much conclusive there, but same as always, really. 19k DPS, though. So let's look at damage first. So 6% of my damage was anima, which is slightly more than the potion. Slightly, actually the same as the fucking pet, which, yeah, not a staggering amount, but it's still a lot. Did a lot more than Cut of Death. Obviously a lot more than Spore Pods. Spore Pods is so little. Let's take a look at healing. Okay. Lingering Spore Pods, yeah. So these just suck, I guess, huh? This is the actual heal. The Anima of Life, like the proper heal. Barely did 1 million healing. And that's the active. So the minor did even less. That's crazy, man. I'm surprised by this. I really am. But the thing is, I don't know. The minor is actually not the worst thing in the world because it really does increase your HPS a lot. I am not surprised at all. I am. These suck. Why do these suck so bad? I don't get it. The problem is they do more than just heal. So it kind of blurs the line there. But like the versatility alone is a huge deal. And the health alone is a huge deal. So these two minors are actually really good. If you do it on the pull, it'll obviously be less, right? But you got to use it on the pull if you want to maximize its offense, right? I mean, you can't do both. You can't be like, oh, hold on, nobody DPS for 10 seconds while I get hit really hard. That's just not gonna work. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know, man. Not in love with any of these. I'm really surprised that this is not healing for more, and this I guess I'm even more disappointed with now. But yeah, I guess 6% damage is fine. I don't know. It's not a lot, to be honest. Okay, let's find another group. That 14 range seems good, so we'll try that. 14 Waycrest. That seems like a good one. Is there any trinket that can replace Diamond Barrier? Yeah, there's 2 in the raid that are going to be probably just as good, if not better. But we got to get them first. Oh, wait. Am I still signing up as a damage dealer? I did 1 dungeon. Actually, I did 3 dungeons as a Frost Death Knight, and we did not complete any of them. All of them failed because somebody left. Or, no, not even left. Somebody just went offline. Heck yes. Yeah, they're really good. Yep. I agree. Not interested for some reason. Sign up for the mother load as well, I guess. Okay, so for mother load, we're definitely not. This is definitely not the combo we're using. We give it another try. Let's not take. Let's like. I don't know though. Aegis. I don't. Which do you think? Which minor you guys think is better, huh? Because the majors both kind of suck pretty much at this point. Aegis is going to be better defensively. And Anima is going to be better offensively, but they both kind of don't do a lot. Definitely taking Nullification Dynamo Minor, though. Null Barrier Minor is definitely going in, yeah. How are you? Hey, Eliador, what's up? Yeah, I'm good, man. Frosty K, by the way, he's a tank. Honestly, I might try Ripple. Let's try Ripple once. Let's give it a go. 13 shouldn't be that hard, really, so try Ripple. So last dungeon, it did 2 million damage. Now that's on a dungeon with a lot less trash, so this isn't a 1-to-1 comparison. But yeah, it should be around. It should be decent, right? Ripple or Crucible? Yeah, I'm gonna try Ripple this one. Nothing else. We'll change nothing else. Null Barrier is definitely gonna out heal both of those probably put together. Together they healed for, yeah, about 1.5 million. Stand your ground heal for 600k. No, more than that. Almost 2 million, but yeah. Yeah, together they heal for almost 2 million. Probably actually over 2 million. Let's add them up. 896 plus 449 plus 633. I know, 1978. So shy of 2 million. Which lingering spore pods did almost more than that by itself, so. Anyway, do you have 2-stack? Do you have the 2-stack crucible? No, not yet. I gotta get to 60 first. Which we should do definitely this week, I think. Because, I mean, we gotta do islands, we gotta do raid. Full clear of the raid is gonna give a lot, hopefully. And obviously islands are gonna do a lot. And then whatever the emissary. What's the emissary this week? 415 equipment cache. So that'll be good. Lots to do, though. Definitely want to try to get to 59 before raid starts tonight, but I don't know if that'll happen. We're at 89%. Hopefully we can get, like, plenty from 5-man today. And then we'll see. Do you think you could stream the raid again? Nah, sadly I won't be able to stream the raid. Cop does, though. Cop streams the raid. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think he didn't stream it one time, but I'm pretty sure he streamed it all the other times. I think it's kind of hard to quantify the essences since they provide other bonuses like increased haste or strength. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the one thing that I will say about those 2 miners. They actually do give a lot. Like, this miner is not very good, but, you know, 707 strength pretty much every pack is going to be pretty good. It is going to be up every pack pretty much, so. Have you tried Mythic yet? No, not yet. Still working on Heroic. But anyway, yeah, yeah, that's the good thing about. I will say that I did feel very beefy with Anima of Life and Death. But the problem is, like, whenever you drop it, it just. Oh yeah, let's take a look at how often it was up as well. Auras. Oh, by the way, Arcane Heart got buffed. I forgot to talk about this. Where is it? Oh, it still sucks. What the fuck? Wow, it's worse than it was. Michael, what's up, my friend? Mikhail Jerabek. It's up less than it was. I was getting like 20 to 22% uptime on it, and now it's up less. Is Vision of Perfection any good? I think Vision of Perfection is very good. I think a lot of people don't really understand the upsides of it. But, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try that at some point too this week. So actually this got nerfed, I guess. It's worse. It was only 5 minutes uptime somehow. So that's worse. Anyway, I like Vision of Perfection a lot. Yeah, me too. Anyway, Anima of Life and Death was up 96% of the time. So there was only maybe like a minute of the dungeon where I didn't at least have 1 stack. So that's probably a good thing. I need to see how often it was up at 10 stacks. Is there any way to see that? I don't think so. If I click it, what happens? Nothing. What are these? What is AR? Applications refreshes. Then is worth it to use red. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. We're gonna try that at some point this week. Should it count self-healing now? It should, yeah, but it seems to be worse. So yeah, I don't know. Sup, Metro? Looked like 90 minutes ago. Looked like 90 minutes ago if you're streaming, but checked 30 minutes too early. What do you mean? I've been streaming for 1 hour now, but yeah. Let's see on the logs. Is there a way to see stacks of a buff on the log? I'm sure there has to be. Man, I can't believe that Omnipotence was up that low. That sucks. Fucking Lingering Spore Pods was up almost higher than that. Man, Crystalline Carapace is up a lot. What the hell? Huh. Anyway, okay, Anima of Life and Death. Let's see. Oh yeah, it shows the stacks. Okay, here, I'll show you the chart. Let's take a look at this together. Arcane Heart has to be one of the worst traits. You think? Why? I wouldn't say that, but it's not. It hasn't gotten any better, sadly. What's your eye level? 334. Window capture. There we go. All right, so there's the chart. So there's actually a couple times when it was like low, and then it got low again, but that was it. That's pretty good, I'd say. I mean, is it possible to see like the actual uptime? I don't know how it works. A couple stretches in here that were bad. I don't know what was going on here, but you had better uptime on that than I expected. It was only a 14, but yeah, it was pretty good actually. This is probably the boss, huh? One of the boss, because I remember we had a lot of trouble with that. I don't know. Alright, well, we're getting ready to go here, so let's do this. Is the best way to get gear doing raids? Both, yeah, you want to do both. Alright, so we got 13 mother load now. This is going to be probably a lot easier in the last dungeon, even more so. But we're going to try Ripple and obviously Null Dynamo. So again, last dungeon, these barely healed for about 2%. No, I mean, obviously they had more than that, but they barely heal for about probably like a combined 5 or 6%. All three of them. And offensively, they did 2 million damage, because the other one doesn't do any damage, so we'll see. What is Raider IO score? You mean what is my Raider IO score? I mean, you could just look it up, but here it is. Anyway, but we did just upgrade a 14 mother load, or a 14 underrot, so that's going to be a big increase. Anyway, best way to get gear is to rage on the forums about how bad BFA is. No, that doesn't help, I don't think. Do you do pop? What does that mean? PvP? We did some PvP just to get the cash and stuff, but not really. Heroic Warfront is too hard. Oh, really? Why? What's hard about it? A lot of people on the forum did say that. Oh, really? What? It's not hard then? I don't know. Were you joking, I guess? I have yet to do it. I guess it'll be up at some point this week, but still love the Motherlode music. Yeah, it's the best. Is traits important or eye level is better? For Azurite gear, yeah, eye level's king. But, you know, eventually you're going to have all 445, so then you worry about traits. It's heroic for a reason. That's correct. Tell them to come into the dungeon. It's literally inside the city. Yeah, I don't know. It's always annoying waiting for these fucking idiots. I had to do Heroic Warfront twice as completion got bugged. Oh, yeah. What's your favorite DPS class to play? I don't really play DPS. If I had to pick one, I guess it would just be Ret because I've played Ret a lot. But we are going to try Frost. We're going to try Frost this week. I have everything I want for Frost now, other than better weapons, I guess. But we're going to give Frost a try this week. I did a couple dungeons, but we didn't actually complete any. But I did a couple dungeons last week, and the damage I was doing was really nice. So we'll give it a try. I want to get rid of the Motherlode waiting room. Yeah, I want to get rid of the Frost Whelp's indignation trait though. That thing, I constantly pull trash with that, so I'm not going to use that anymore. Even if it's better, I just don't want to risk pulling trash. I like that Motherlode has this big entrance. Feels nice having space to breathe. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. With frost breath. What? What's the new affixes? Sanguine Grievous. So really not a bad week, I guess. But Grievous, I don't know, 2 weeks in a row with Grievous. Although, I don't know, does that mean that there's going to be no more Tyrannical Grievous? Because we've already gotten 2 Grievous ones. I guess there's a good chance there'll be a third at some point, but... I cursed, our message didn't show. Said that Frostwell pulls through walls, yeah. Last week there was something about Mythic Plus not being worth doing higher than a 6. No, that was 2 weeks ago. Hey Metro, so unfortunate news, computer's still not fixed. Probably just gonna buy another, sadly. Why, what happened? My money is on no more Tyrannical Grievous? Yeah, that'd be nice. It's so hot in Ireland. Irish people weren't made for this, really? The British Open or whatever, the Open Championship was just there last week. What the hell? Oh, he just created it. Anyway, the Open Championship was there last week and it didn't seem hot, right? They're all wearing jackets. So now that you just got to do a 10 to get 440 gear, 430 gear, yeah. Or 440 in the chest, but yeah, 430 at the completion. 34 Celsius, oh yeah. That's weird, because literally the tournament just ended and they were all wearing jackets, so that's surprising. It was like 3 days ago that it ended, basically. Eating food, smart. Is trinkets important? Yes, of course. Why would they not be? All gear is important. Okay, here we go. 13 Motherlode. Does it make a big difference if you have bad trinkets? Yes, of course. Yep, that sounds like the weather around here. Oh, yeah. Did that go through the wall? Port to the other side of the packs now. Anyway, did you get an upgrade from the chest? Yes. There's only one item that it could have been that it wouldn't have been an upgrade, and that's boots, so. Demon Hunter lead does not even pre-meta. Yeah, 2 Demon Hunters. What, 1 didn't pre-meta? Is that what you're saying? How do you get the gold for these potions and foods? I don't. I make them myself. But yeah, so this is pretty much going to be up every pack. Unless it's like not far enough, I think. Or I guess if the pack dies mad quick. What is the purpose of pre-meta? Free. It's free. The CD resets after you use, like, after you start the key, so it's just literally an extra use of it. Okay, definitely a lot of these so far, huh? Hopefully everyone single targets the emissaries this week because it will AoE with Sanguine and you can't move them. Yeah, I guess we haven't noticed that yet, but we've only fought in 1 Shadow Emissary. That's the only one that's a real problem. Obviously, the only one. Hey, Tokes, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Do you pre-rune now? You have to have a target to use that, so. Meta works because it's not targetable. Like, you don't have to have a target to use it. But Rune Weapon doesn't work because it requires a target. And if you're in combat, you can, But yeah, it's actually three only, like, long CDs that reset. What is meta? The offensive CD for Demon Hunters? Bummer. Yeah, not really, but... Rune Weapon is so short. Yeah, either way, it would expire before the, Save that. It would expire before this shit happened, before the key started. Went to buy non-grievous week. That was last week. Meta equals metamorphosis. Correct. Accurate, as they say. I use a punching bag to get full power before key usually. Yeah, you can do that, but I don't bother. I see, thank you. What's a realistic eye level to get if you're a casual player? Casual player doesn't stop you from getting eye level, so no, it doesn't matter. Same as everyone else. Yeah, I guess we're hitting them all here. I don't know if they're gonna drop Sanguine. Probably. Yep. Anyway, unless there was a bug, I pre-Tree of Life and it stayed on CD. Yeah, I think it doesn't work that way for some, like, not all CDs work this way, obviously. Meta and the Bombkin one, those are the only ones that seem to reset, like, reliably for some reason. I'm a 417 rogue and no one wants me. You can just do your own key, man, but, yeah, I don't know. Rogue's, like, super meta, so I don't know why that would be the case. Emissaries don't heal from Sanguine, I think. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll find out. Well, maybe we won't. I don't know. Hopefully we won't find out. If we find out, it's probably because we made an error. But I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Do your own key, yep. I need a ring of peace this week. Yeah, ring helps. I can never find a tank or a healer. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. I wait like 20 minutes and then the DPS leaves. That's crazy. Those are not my experience. Oh, wait, we aggroed shit? Not my experience, but I don't know how that just happened, so it's probably going to be a wipe. Anyway, I remember you couldn't get past this pack on that run. Yeah, this is probably like the 4th time in the last multiple dungeon runs where we've wiped to this trash for some reason. I don't really understand how people suck dick at skipping trash, but what I do as DPS is give lead to someone with the higher IO score, and then a tank joins. Nice. There's just no reason to be doing like sub 10s right now, so that's probably why. Anyway, I've never seen that issue before, although there was a tank shortage at the beginning of Season 2, it seemed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure, honestly. Metro, I just tanked 10 mother load, and same thing happened on that pack. People aggro the other side. Yeah, I don't really know what caused it, honestly. Now there's just an overabundance of tanks, so yeah. Oh, I just stood where you said to stand on the last boss of mother load. It's still tyrannical in EU, so finding out the bombs don't land there was quite epic. Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it. Omega, what's radar IO score? I just look it up, man. If you're like genuinely asking that question, that's a question you can just Google and find the answer to. But I thought you were asking what my radar IO score was. Anyway, you'll have to build up your radar IO score to start all 5 dungeons. Then 415 is kind of low this far into the patch. Yeah. Yeah, just keep playing the game. All you got to worry about. You have to buy the nicest Kia Rio you can find. Oh yeah, was that a car? It's an hour on the track, same amount of runs you've done? Yeah. It's nicer to someone explain. Yeah, it's just like really, it's a really basic question, right? So. Then all your homies will give you a high Rio score? Gotcha. Alright, well this dungeon's really a mess with Sanguine, isn't it? Pretty high chance that's gonna aggro that pack back there, I feel like. We stun it? Well, I can't stun it. Okay, so what if I do PvP and when I'm playing PvE I do good damage? Nice, keep it up. But they don't know that because they're looking at some stupid numbers on an add-on. Well, that's the way it works, man. You got a PvE to be accomplished in PvE, so go prove it. Doesn't take that long to do like one key in every dungeon. Such a mess. Sanguine in here is such a mess. We had a lot of problems with this pack pulling because of Sanguine too. And yep, about to happen, of course. Fucking brain dead Wrestler Druid. Anyway, I can play for more like 2 hours or so. I got a headache. Nice. Anyway, I wonder if Philip is trolling. I hope he is. I wonder too, but I don't think he is. Hello, hello, Durstep. What's up, my friend? How you doing today? Leave no troll behind, I always say. Okay. No, Tokes, why would I troll? Because you're asking questions that, like, anybody who's played the game in the last 6 months would know the answers to. But anyway. I'm good, and you? I'm good, I'm good. Anyway, Mythic Plus is a bit more than just doing good damage. Anyone can claim that, but Raider.io... Oh my god, this is such a fucking mess. Sanguine in this dungeon sucks, man. Anyway, I mean from my weekly chest. What do you mean?
Beware.
Never got into PvE. Gotcha. Well, now's the time to start, I'd say. Anyway, being good in the arena doesn't automatically make you good in Mythic Plus, correct? I don't think you're supposed to stand in that puddle stuff. Yeah, there's nowhere else to stand, sadly. It's either not pull that pack, basically. That's the only option, really. Oh man, this is like really, this is just a complete mess already. Yeah, I'm trying to say I got a 440 slotted spore pods, but somehow my message is getting lost. Gotcha. Congrats, man, that's awesome. Can you give some advice for Blood DK on the rotations? It's pretty basic, man. Build runic power, use it on Death Strike. Use Blood Boil as often as possible with Hemostasis. That's pretty much it. Good trinket, right? Yeah, that's a great one. I really like that trinket. I'm using a 430 currently, but... Alright, we gotta go more trash. Okay. Anyway, in PvP you have rating, and Mythic Plus you have Raider.io score, right? No, that's that. Not gonna be able to complete this dungeon with people pulling trash constantly. Sadly. Do you know if bombkins are good for keys? Yeah, they're really good. I'd say they're top tier right now. Anyway, with DK, you want to get the weak order to show you the 25% when it's up before you Death Strike. Yeah, the Death Strike weak order helps a lot, for sure. I'm wondering because my self-heal is so low. Yep, just make sure you're maximizing Hemostasis and just Death Striking as often as possible. And obviously items and stuff are going to make a big difference. Alright, well, anyway, that was a mess. Let's see if we can get, like, maybe learn anything from that. Probably not. Null barrier, healed a bunch. What else? Ripple in space did almost 1,000,000 damage and we weren't even a quarter of the way through the dungeon. Are you disappointed because the dungeon wasn't finished? Yes, obviously. We didn't even get to a boss. That's pretty disappointing, right? Also, AMS seems to negate like every debuff in the game. All magical debuffs, yep. Alright, well, whatever. Try another one. Yeah, almost 1,000,000 before the first boss. Okay, let's keep looking for that 14 plus range. 15 free all, that's a good one. Upgrading. Oh, they have a tank ready. Whoops. Let's see. Okay. Okay, anyway, we're not setting up his damage. No rag. I'm gonna try that. I'm using anima. Yeah, this does a lot of damage. It's just up more often too, so you don't have to worry about, like with anima, it's like you can only use it like if you're gonna maximize it, it needs to be on every big pull, but you can't really be waiting with a 2-minute CD. You really got to use it, you know. So no rag. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's stick with everything. Everything is going to be the same. Yeah, best to just move on, Philip. If you're not, if you're being serious, then you have your answers, and the answers are out there. So if you have any specific questions, let me know. But otherwise, the overly general stuff being asked multiple times not going to lend you any friendship here. Alright, so anyway, free old 14. And hopefully we can get a good indication of this. This is, again, a lot more trash density than the underrot, but still, we should be able to measure it. We had 9 minutes with third boss dead in motherload. Failed because death skip. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a shame. The death skips are just such a waste of time in that dungeon, man. I really do feel like it. I think I probably will just avoid motherload this week because it's either going to be like people death skipping shit and like wasting time, or it's going to be people pulling trash constantly. So, yeah, Sanguine's just really messy in there, honestly. There's probably an easier way, but I'm not aware of it, so I'm just going to avoid that dungeon, I think. Even though it's one that I really do need. I don't know. It's not as needed as it used to be. The whole idea of getting a good big red button just doesn't really have much like application now. There's other trinkets that are just so much better, so that was the reason I was doing that so often in Season 2, because I really wanted a big red button for raids, but it just never happens. Sanguine, yeah, it's just really tough because people like they back into other packs and then it just gets exponentially, like it just kind of gets worse over time because of that, you know. We pulled 4 extra packs, and a lot of those yellow mobs complicated too, to be fair. Like pulling those yellow mobs was actually a bigger deal than probably pulling the extra pack. Elongated the pack that we were actually trying to kill so heavily. It's just annoying when I can't ask a question without people telling me that I'm supposed to know that. Like, hell, I am not a nerd that knows what Raider IO score means. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the first week BFA was out. My second week actually playing the game, my buddy said, let's death skip to the last boss. I ran up and died not knowing I was supposed to battle res. Oh, yeah. That's pretty funny. Do you find many priest healers on 10s and over? Yeah, we ran with a lot of Dix Priest recently. Coming out of the end of Season 2 and into Season 3, we have seen a lot of Dix Priest. Well, you call it Raider IO, so you know what it is. Yeah, let's just move on from this. Nothing to be gained by discussing this at this point. Did you get enough essences for rank 3? Yeah, we did. Anyway, a 2K Raider IO player doesn't get invited in a 2K rating team, so why would a 2K rating player get invited in a high key? What do you mean? What are the affixes? Sanguine Grievous again. Okay, so who knows what's going to be going on in here. This dungeon's always a fucking crapshoot. There's always different positions and emissaries all over the place. What's your opinion to tank balances? Is DK even with Warrior? I don't know about even, but DK's in a good place right now. I'd say they're definitely top half of the spectrum. I'm not sure. The overwhelming participation from Warriors has me questioning my original thoughts on them, but I still think top 3 is Paladin, Warrior, Death Knight in no particular order, one way or the other, but I haven't decided yet. I think he was talking about 2K rating in PvP. Nice. Ryan King, Sanguine Grievous makes me sad. Oh, yeah. I don't really mind Sanguine, I guess, but Grievous is definitely a pain in the ass. It's hard. Sanguine sucks in a couple dungeons, though. He means 2K rated PvP player and 2K rated IO player won't get invited to the other teams. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure what we're even talking about at this point, so let's just move on. Alright, so I'm excited to see where the emissaries are in this dungeon. This one's always been interesting. What's up, Metro? What was in the chest for you? I'll show you. This. Socketed Leech 440 gloves. What are the suffixes? It's Sanguine Grievous this week. So Grievous again. 3 weeks. 2 of them have been Grievous. That's cool shoulder pads. What are those from? Oh, that looks quite good. What the hell is that? Demonic Gladiators. What is that from? Legion? Maybe WAD? Kind of looks like WAD gear. Warrior set? But from what season? He's using Fierce Gladiators for everything else. Legion Warrior set? Oh, and Taurus. Gotcha. Looks good. So wait, can Zul'Dar or Zandalari trolls, can they be shamans? They can, right? Surely. Yeah, they can be, okay. What do the totems look like? I don't even know. You got rank 3 of Anima? Yes, we do. Rank 3 of Anima. What else we get today? We got rank 3 of Anima. Rank 2 of Conflict and Strife, so we got that achievement for all the rares. And then we got rank 2 of Purification Protocol, so we're going to try some some Frost DK this week. Legion Shaman, look insane on them. You're talking about Zandalari Shaman? Was Zandalari Troll? They're tall and male looks great. Looks insane on them. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, man. I might change my Troll. I don't know, though. Like, Maghar looks good. I might change my Troll. I might change my Shaman. Zandalar, I think, is what I would... I don't know. Regular Troll Shaman looks good, too, but... Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, they can be. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Alright. That's I'm not gonna sit here and fucking wait for some guy's food because he's too busy to... why would you even put food in the fucking oven? That's ridiculous. Anyway. Striking out so far, not finding the groups we're looking for. 13 Ataldazar apparently. Why is this even in here? Oh, because the 15. I really hate that that works that way. Alright. Atal, I guess. It says Ataldazar, but it's under Waycrest. Head back. That's frankly like a very rude thing to even do, right? We got a full team here. Now we gotta wait 10 minutes for my fucking food that's not gonna even spoil if we just eat it at the end of the dungeon. Anyway, Inferno Master, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Had to step away for a bit. Gotcha. Welcome back. Alright, so we just need a healer for this group. Yeah, all rag team, though. Not a good start to today. That first key was great, and then after that, a bit of a mess. Alright, so we got a Pally. It's good. I like to see Pally healer, honestly. I love this zone though, man. I wish I had more time to do things in the game because it's such a nice zone. Nice, so we can expect some rage about the Ragnaros, guys. Hopefully not, but yeah. It's only 13, so as long as we... I don't know, this dungeon's trash is not really... We'll see where the emissaries are in it, but this dungeon's trash is pretty easy to manipulate as Blood DK, so... The hardest part about the dungeon will be made pretty easy with the Blood DK. Provided there's not a Tides emissary. Oh, man. If there's a Tides emissary in that big pack and we can't mind control one of them, that's probably going to actually be the case because there's not been... I don't know. We'll see. So we had a healer last night with a 2.5k score. Checked his Raider IO after he failed so bad. Only one dungeon complete per dungeon at like 23 with a team of top 50 in his group. Boosted. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, who's Anthony? What do you mean? Anthony. Carmelo Anthony? I don't know. Not fair either, because he totally messed up the run. Yeah, it sucks. That's rare. I haven't seen anybody in that situation, but I guess I never looked at him. What did he do to mess it up? Yeah, I don't know. What are the affixes this week? Sanguine Grievous. So it's Grievous again. 3 weeks, 2 of them have been Grievous. I don't even know what Blingtron 7K gives. Like, is there something valuable about it? Last night you said Anthony is there for raid tonight, and I saw it later and realized I don't know anyone's real name. Yeah, I was just trolling, dude. I don't think there's anybody with that name in the guild. Anyway, his healing was terrible. Are they doing 23s already? I guess so. His healing was terrible. It was Siege of Borealis, and we wiped on the first boss 4 times before we took it down a level. Yeah, that's pretty common, though, to be fair. Like, that boss, nobody knows how to do right. Everybody sucks dick at that boss. Sorry, the healer died 4 times on the first boss. Yeah, that's, like, so common. It's kind of scary how often that happens to me. Okay, so this is more, the trash in here will be more like underrot, I guess. So, I don't know. I guess this would be a better one. I don't like Siege of Borealis. Gotcha. Yeah, it's probably one of my least favorite dungeons as well, just because of how often people suck at it. It's kind of ridiculous. Speed pod, that's nice. The trash in there is cake. Yeah, as long as it's not bolstering, I would agree with you. First and final boss. I'm one of those that sucks at it. Oh, really? Yeah, it's not hard. If you're ranged, you just get behind a bomb and don't move. People constantly just running around in circles on that fight, and I don't understand why. With Sanguine weak, I hate doing Waycrest and Toll. Yeah, Toll's going to be another pain in the ass. What do we have? We have Waycrest, right? Yeah. Waycrest isn't the worst, but it's definitely not great. And what is with the melee that refuse to pop bombs? What do you mean, explosives? I don't know. Waycrest is definitely the coolest looking. Feels so eerie, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the eerie feeling, to be honest, but it does look cool. Plus. Okay, we ready? Seal our own fate here with the full Ragnaros team, but we'll see what happens. Oh, did you complete Mecha Hard Mode? Nah, not even tried it. No interest.
5,
Waycrest feels to me like a take on Karazhan, which is why I love it. Gotcha. We got last boss. Don't pug the last boss. I won't. I probably will never do it, so. What's the term Beliar used about 7 billion times to describe it? Lovecraftian. Oh, yeah. It's impossible without voice comms. Oh, yeah, you have to, like, click buttons or something, right? I heard about this.
The temple belongs to my master now. Soon, Zul will awaken the Tsar. Then the troll empire will rise again.
I mean, Lovecraftian really does not describe Waycrest, if that's what you're talking about. Anyway, colors in an order. Gotcha. Sounds cool. Toldigor is the worst now, IMO. Back in Season 2, most high Radar IO players viewed it as free loot. Now most of them avoid it like the plague, as you can't cheese with cannons anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's a shame if, like, serious players only thought something was worth, like, competing on because it was the easiest option. That's a fucking real sad thing to have to admit, huh? But anyway, Toldigor, we crushed Toldigor a couple times in the last few weeks here, so I'm not worried about it. This week, though, I probably won't do it at all because, yeah, Sanguine in there does suck. Very hard to actually deal with Sanguine in there. Yeah, with Toldigor, just take the extra trash in the first room. Yeah, it's really not any harder, honestly. Takes longer, obviously, but it's not any harder. Even high Radar IO players try to cheese every dungeon? Sure, but to, like, say, like, oh, we're gonna avoid the dungeon like the plague, quote-unquote, because it's hard, like, slightly harder now. It's like, what the fuck? Are you sure you're not a casual? Anyway, to compensate not pulling everything from inside to cannon, yeah. Free nacho bar today? Sometimes work is good. That's interesting. A lot of players I noticed, maybe except the casuals, like Toldigor changes overall. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not really any harder. Oh, shit. Emissary. Hey there, guys. It's Emissary. This is one. Yeah, this is actually we're gonna see what happens with Sanguine here. We might be in serious trouble. Let's find out. This is. Oh, okay, everybody's dead. This one is actually gonna be a problem with Sanguine. Is it healing? It's healing. It's healing. Are there more enchanted ones this week? Yes. Okay, we still gotta kill that thing though. No, kill this mob. Anyway, good to know for coming week, yeah. Do you what? Does done the barrel boss in Toldigor 10 without healer was madness. Healer stayed DC, so you couldn't do the last boss. Gotcha. Need to kill the emissary? You do. You'll be in combat the whole dungeon. I mean, if you could skip it somehow, you would do that, obviously, but they'll probably hotfix the Sanguine thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's intentional. Seems like it would be. Reaping was affected by it too. Reaping, you mean Reaping would get sanguined? When I saw the videos of like 26 Toldigor, I was like, let's watch them pull the whole instance and bombard them with the cannons. And then kill non-tyrannical bosses too. Oh, in the beginning, I see. And then it got fixed. I see. Yeah, you're probably right, I guess then. Alright, what else we got here? Nothing special. I mean, if you have a pull under a Void Emissary, then it's RIP. Yep, but that's, you know, that's your fault. That pack is probably the hardest pack in the game with it because those mobs just have so little health, so. I guess if they have good enough aim, they can still kill a lot with the cannons. Just gotta stack it up. Yeah, you can still do the same thing with the cannons. It's just not like very easy to do now. You have to actually work. You have to actually work for it. All right, let's kill this mob then. I don't think they will fix the sanguine effect on emissaries. Yeah, I think that's probably intended, to be honest, but we'll see. But they aren't affected by other fixes, but there's no other fixes that would affect them, like other than bolstering. What other fixes could even affect them? See how much damage that does, by the way? It's kind of crazy. Oh, raging? Yeah, I guess raging doesn't affect them, yeah. Oh, explosive. I guess, I don't know. Well, so I guess if you fight a single emissary, it can spawn explosive. Is that what you're saying? The thing is, they don't drop sanguine, but they can be healed by sanguine, so it's a little different. Necrotic? Yeah, we don't know about that one yet. They didn't rage last week, correct. But again, they don't drop sanguine. They just get healed by sanguine. Just like bosses. Bosses don't drop sanguine, but they can be healed by sanguine. We probably should have mind controlled. How long do you plan to continue to stream? Yeah, I try to stream till about 4:30 Eastern. 4 to 5 Eastern, basically. Makes sense though. Bosses can be healed too. Yeah. Could be that shadow emissaries are coded like bosses. Yeah, I don't know. Technically, you don't kill the emissaries either, so of course they wouldn't drop sanguine. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Do you kill those ones, don't you? I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Worry about it if they change it. Otherwise, it's not that big of a deal. That's probably like the only actual pack in the game that's going to be a problem on, really. They teleport? Alright. Bosses can be bolstered as well. Not anymore, it seems. We did it last week or 2 weeks ago and they never bolstered. They bolstered on the PTR, but that was it. Gahoons were affected by sanguine? Yeah. Right, that's true actually. Alright. Anyway, I hate that tide effect is still active while they teleport out. Yeah, I don't like this whole you have to wait like 8 seconds or whatever it is. Are any of your DPS you're using purification protocol? It doesn't look like it now. I should bring it up. Wait, you can't bolster bosses anymore? What do you mean? So you can pull trash into bosses on bolstering week? No, you can still definitely bolster bosses, I'm sure. I haven't tried, I guess, but don't know why that would have changed. Anyway, you seen the crazy DPS Havoc has access to now? Not really, no. What do you mean has access to? Alright, so there's still no emissary in this pack, so that's generous. Purification Protocol Essence is such RNG. Is it still worth using? Yep. It still does damage besides the one shot, so don't know why you wouldn't use it. It was actually my top damage on every pack I used it on when I was testing out Frost this week. So, had one do 44k overall in mother load. Nice. Why is everyone talking about Havoc? Did they change something about them? Not sure. I don't know anybody else who's talking about it, but yeah. I mean, obviously the essences and gear in general has greatly improved the damage that some specs are able to do, but it doesn't seem like a disproportionate number of them are for Havoc. Nothing changed. They still brain dead to play and get crazy numbers, right? They've been crazy strong all the time. Yep, they've probably been the best damage dealer for 5 mans the whole time, just because they have the best accessibility of damage.
5, 4, 3.
That outlaw rogue getting dumpstered on by the DPS's assassination rogue. Nice. Their mastery got buffed a little bit, but it's not relevant. Oh yeah. How are we doing here? This one's way high. Try to get this one caught up. Of course, it's the outlaw rogue. That's why. Okay, that should be plenty. No, that one's the lowest. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, and we failed. Cool. Well, this sucks for Grievous. I don't know how some assassination players can do so high AoE. Yeah, echoing blades, that's a trait, right? That's really good. Oh, nobody's interrupting. You play with Anima much on DK? It's my favorite essence so far. Nah, we play with it at the start of this dungeon or the start of this stream, and it's just fucking terrible, honestly. I don't know. Hopefully that Pally bops one Grievous and lay on hands another. Doesn't look like it. The deeps? Yeah, it's not even the best damaging trait, though. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure Ripple in Space is going to be the best overall AoE damage trait, but if you're only worried about offense, then you should definitely just use Crucible. It's way more damage overall, even when you're talking about high volume AoE, it's still going to do more just because how much single target it does. Especially once you get rank 3. Obviously right now at rank 2 it's not great, but rank 3 is just going to be nuts. That Pally is struggling keeping these guys up. Yeah, you probably are going to wipe the Grievous, to be honest. No, they're just really bad group, honestly. Wings saves the day, I guess so. Hopefully it stays saving the day. The heal is nice-ish too. Yeah, sadly it's we just did it and barely healed for, I think it healed for like, I can't even remember. The log's there, but it healed for very little over the course of a dungeon. You're either gonna maximize its offense or maximize its defense. You're not gonna be able to do both, so it's never gonna be good offense and defense in the same dungeon. 3x Ragnaros DPS, yep, that's what you get. Yeah, 2% only. Yeah, it was really bad. Basically did no healing. Yeah, I wouldn't dare do a 13 keys with only 19k DPS. Gotcha. It's usually 8% if I maximize defense. Yeah, then you've just wasted all the offense, which really the offense is where it's at with that thing, right? Did you get your 3rd rank? Yeah, we got it today, yeah. Sorry, Metro, had to do something at work and lost your response. Gotcha. How is the Anima passive heal? Terrible, yeah. Did less than the one from, what's the other one called? I don't know the names of these things. The shield-looking one? Aegis or whatever it's called. It did less than that one, which was already pretty bad last week, so. Okay, we'll save Ripple for this next pack. Obviously, it's going to do a ton of damage when we do that. Get a full Bone Storm going as well. Oh, this is this shit again. Can't interrupt, so we got to fear. We got to AMS the fear. This rogues are AFK? Maybe. Probably not AFK, but it's gonna happen again though. We're gonna get feared, so not avoiding that one. So the fixed schedule is basically the same as before? No, they're completely different. I don't think we've had a week that's existed before. Anyway, Tyrannical Bolster Explosive next week, if it is. Oh, yeah. Nice. The downfall of Outlaw? What do you mean? Okay, that pack has an emissary again. But we'll just shroud through it again. Oh, there's a shadow emissary here. Which is going to be another problem. We got to get these away. Vanis Gassi, thanks. Yeah, and we're going to have the same problem again. Anyway, rogues suck. Hate the whole we need a rogue to get through this dungeon stuff. Yeah, rogues typically... rogues the class that you could see having the worst player base right now, just because everybody's circle jerking them because of MDI nonsense. But having a rogue is a really big deal. What? Gotta wait for it to not be sanguine anymore. Assassination is getting better than Outlaw? Yeah, I would say so. I think it's been better the whole time, but if I worked at Blizz... Okay, let's go. If I worked at Blizz... Oh my god. Anyway, making Shroud only a sub-rogue spell? Why? A lot of rogues and wrestler druids I see in lower keys are pretty questionable. Gotcha. Yo, how do you get your details to automatically reset itself after each pull? I've not done anything special, so I don't know. Should do it on like automatically. It's not that easy to have good damage with rogue. Oh yeah. Metro can passive heal from Aegis and Anima crit. I don't know. Check the log. They're logged. All the dungeons I've done today have been logged, so you should be able to answer that question. Only this segment, I think that details setting is called. Oh yeah. Outlaw is literally Havoc 2.0. Good damage with rogue is easy. The hard part is just getting the optimal traits. What's going on, Metro? Hey, John. Yeah, we got 2 upgrades already today. Gloves and wrists. Wait, we put the wrists on, right? Yeah, okay. I'd rather Blizzard just balance the dungeons to make them timeable with limited deaths without the need of Shroud. Yeah, they already are, basically. The only one that's not is... no, yeah, really, they all are. I'd say King's Rest is awkward, but you can't really Shroud now with the emissaries in a lot of places, so... Just placing detecting mobs everywhere. Tired of the shroud nonsense. Yeah. You have to change it so it shows current damage, not overall. It should just do it if combat ends and it's set to current segment. Yeah, I don't know. I've not tried to. I've not like done anything to make that happen, so I don't know. No, we don't have rune weapon up. We used it on that pack there. That was kind of frivolous. Can you time this? That is the question. Probably not, no. No, with this many mistakes. Bosses are going to be easy, though. I still would rather have shroud removed and replaced with smoke bomb. It would make rogues relevant, but not allow for huge skips. Well, people would just invis spot, though. I don't know. Like, you're not going to get people to stop skipping just by removing shroud. Pull all with boss. Yeah, that's not happening. Got a 10 free old key this week. I'm stoked about that. Sweet. That should be a pretty easy double upgrade, right? Unless there's something really hard about it this week. I doubt it, though. Oh my god, get this fucking thing away from us. Holy shit. This mob is so dangerous. Fanatic's Rage or whatever. Okay. Anyway, death runs have always been a thing. If you can't shroud it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People aren't going to just stop skipping things because shroud's gone. I mean, in mop challenge modes, that was the most skipping I've ever done in any scenario, and we never had a rogue. Rogue was the worst spec in the game in mop challenge modes. They had no good AoE for any of the 3 specs. Yeah, you basically fought no trash in those dungeons. It was all on viz pots and death runs. But this was before death runs were a detriment. Like, death runs were actually a good thing in mop and wad because it would reset lusts and some CDs and shit like that. So it was actually like a good thing, the death run. Like, you would die even if you weren't skipping trash. You would want to die to reset lusts and shit at times. Anyway, all the good players sign up for Freehold. You can pick the best of the best and get carried for free. Yeah, it's true. Fuck. Forgot about him. Anyway. Yeah, and I can accept death runs because it's not super class specific. Right. I got an 11 freehold. Good to be carried, yeah. Making mobs detect stealth doesn't stop good players from shroud skipping them. They distract the mobs to look the other way. Yeah, that's surprising. I'm surprised that's possible. That's not how True Sight's supposed to work, to my knowledge, anyway. You should try the Mechagon trinket. Nah, no thanks. Not looking not worried about that kind of damage situation. Defensive trinkets are too valuable in my opinion. And as you see, I need to worry about defense for some reason. I feel that about AD as well. Yeah, I guess hard to disagree. We're looking like we're gonna still come pretty close to upgrading. Yeah, we can get these two. Anyway, best defense is crazy offense. Yeah, not for the tank role, but for the others definitely. I tried Mechagon Trinket and it's my top damage on bosses and about 12% of my total DPS as a tank. Gotcha. But isn't it difficult to channel it? Doesn't that cause problems? Or not really? Oh yeah, that's cool. You can skip some shadow emissaries with distract. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised by that. I didn't think that would be possible. Is that how it's supposed to work? Channel isn't a problem, just pull boss with it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, but I'm talking about in trash. Is it that absurd OP trinket from PvP as well? Is it that absurd OP PvP? I don't know what you mean. If it's a channel item, it would probably be difficult for DKs to use. Yeah, it's not a good item. It works at the start of King's Rest. Nice. Alright, well, we still should upgrade this.
Impressive. You made it harder than I thought.
Guess not.
But I will still be using your bed.
Don't know how I got in combat. Nobody else did. On trash, you use it when there's like one beefy mob left, like the Shadow Emissary. Gotcha. I guess I don't know how mobs recently reduced aggro radius behind them until recently, but it seems like a thing. Nice. Alright, everybody else is here, so definitely should, as long as we don't wipe here,
4,
should be good.
2, 1.
The Tsar will awaken soon, but you will not live to see it.
You should give it a try at least. I don't have it, so can't give it a try.
Beware.
Easy timed. Yeah, don't jinx it, but as long as we don't wipe, it should definitely be. Even with this only half skilled group, really, this is not a good group at all. What do you mean you don't have it? I don't own the essence or whatever the red punch card thing for it. Red punch card is from rep. Oh, what? So I can just go buy it? Is that what you're saying? It's not a drop. Yeah, that Outlaw Rogue's pumping, by the way. Monstrous DPS. Yeah, go buy it. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing it anyway. No interest in using a channel as a tank. Especially not when I already have one channel that would increase my DPS, but I don't use it for that same reason. Oh my god, this guy's...
Beware.
Nice darkness. I would never use a channel as a tank. Yeah, it's not in my interest right now. Thanks for the tip. It's around 200k damage each cast. Nice. Maybe he's a new rogue player. Probably since season 2, he's probably new. Probably never even thought about rogue before season 2. Not sure if this is the case anymore, but didn't channel items skills back in the day as a tank disable parry? Yeah, they definitely do, yeah. Alright. Free old 14. Doing it with these guys, I know though. Bit risky. But I guess I'm down. Better than not doing free old 14, right? Gambled on a random 445 piece on my DK and got BIS for Unholy and Frost. Nice. Grats. Yeah, I mean, you gotta... well, I don't know if you don't play Blood, but 445 is just better than 430 regardless of the traits from Blood. Even the Mythic tanks doing well first are using it because it's a huge DPS boost. Yeah, I mean, I could see in raids for sure, but not concerned with it. Too many good defensive trinkets to be worried about offensive trinkets right now. Blood is my main, but the traits are okay. Runeblade and Meticulous, nice. Okay, guess we're not doing the 14 then. Probably saves me a lot of problems. Anyway, yeah, but you gotta think those tanks have really good heals. Well, in raids, it's a completely different scenario. Tank healing in raids is a lot less important than it is in 5-mans. Alright, so anyway, let's see what we can find here. I do have to piss. I've had to piss for like so long now. Motherload. Shrine it is, I guess, sadly. If I had $1 for every wipe caused by a Ragnaros player, yeah, you'd have a lot of money. In raids, you could channel stuff while you are off tanking. That's also true, yeah. Yeah, it's also a good point. Oh yeah, so anyway, let's take a look at the overall damage here. Okay, so Ripple did, yeah, 5.3% of my damage. Almost, it did 1.4 million. So, I don't know, it's hard to tell because obviously underrot has a lot more trash than a tall does. But it did about the same percentage. Healing, Null Barrier obviously did a lot more than those essences as well. But let's see auras. How often was Reality Shift up? Reality Shift was up for 29% of the dungeon, so that's great. That's pretty good. So 29% of the dungeon I had 700 plus strength. Look who's streaming. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? What kind of realm is Ragnaros? Bad. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. You getting some big eye level upgrades? Not really, but yeah. How's progression? Yeah, hopefully good. We're struggling to have 20 players still. Need to get some more people. So if anybody out there is looking for a raiding guild that raids Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern on Horde Firetree US servers, let me know. Guild's been raiding together since mid-Wrath. Definitely trying to get a couple more damage dealers in because right now we can't seem to keep 20. Oh, would you bring Nullification Dynamo in a tall? Yeah, it wasn't really that good of a pick either, right? And it still did way more than the other essences. So, all right, but anyway, this one, let's try. What else we should try this time?
Have given us the perfect platform to launch an invasion.
Can you change from EU to US? No. Is it your guild? Yes, I am the GM. Anyway, let's see. Probably not gonna use Ripple this one, huh? Maybe we will. Let's give this another try. We'll give Anima another try. You must be in a... Wait, what? We're not in our rest place? Isn't this an inn? Is there not an inn here? Oh, it must be that building. One of these. This one? 400 Opulence Trinket versus Justice Howler, 435. Oh, yeah, definitely. 435 Justice Howler. That thing sounds crazy. No inns, I guess, huh? That's an inn there. There we go. We finally found one. I still got a pistol. We're going to do that real quick. Oh, yeah, but we'll try another Anima. Keep comparing its damage. Alright, be right back. Oops. Huh. Wrong button. Okay, I'm back. DK just hit 120, starting to gear up. Sweet, man. Good luck. Well, it's not like 100 degrees here anymore either. I should have brought that up earlier. Not 100 degrees here earlier. On Saturday it was like 95. But it's like quite cool. Last night it was so cool I had to sleep under the covers for the first time in like a long time. It's only 71 right now. Kind of crazy, but it's supposed to be 87 again by the weekend, so that's good. We had some crazy storms last night. Yeah, we had storms on Sunday, I guess it was. Yeah, it must have been Sunday. I was actually cooking on the grill, and we were getting like a really bad electrical storm. I was actually like legit scared. I didn't know what was going to happen, but luckily I continued to cook and did not die. I usually only sleep with my sheet, but I actually grabbed the blanket too. Yeah, it was really, it was like 65 last night only. That's the coolest it's been at night for a long time. It was actually like almost 80 the other night. It was kind of crazy. Alright, well, yet again, peppered by Azralon, but hopefully a good enough comp. This is actually a great comp for this dungeon. All melee, though, not ideal, but still, it's a good comp. The Zarquilist, what does that mean? Okay, flask of undertow, that's nice. Just get randomly free flasks from this shit, it's so nice. Coming to this and Freehold, I pretty much always get a cauldron. There never seems to be, I don't know how often they respawn, but they're pretty crazy. That was 815 that got added, right? Wait, what is this? Huh. There's an achievement for this, damn. House Stormsong laid claim to the most fertile valley in the northern reaches, space, period. It took our Lord's name as tribute for our gifts. We were home. Cool, I'll have to read that sometime. Anyway, so Metro Anima rank 3 does not much healing, even the major. Nah, sadly, but the major and the minor together barely did like 3% of my healing in the dungeon we tested it on. The healing is just terrible, so you're pretty much only using it for offense and very minor healing, which basically makes it just worse than Ripple in Space. Anyway, do they ever drop the new flask? No, I don't think so. Only the old stuff. That's actually here. Anyway, the 2 new rep for part 2, how to farm them fast. Do daily content, that's it. Nothing else really. Just do all the stuff in each zone every day, and that'd be that. Which 2 are you using in essences for Mythic this week? I have an entire video on essences if you want to hear my overall thoughts on them, Harley. Just went live on Sunday. But otherwise, you'll be able to see which ones I'm using down here. There'll be a week horror that shows them. Melee makes shrines so easy. It's a joke. Oh, yeah. Well, just because the extra interrupts, I guess. Sort of help, but to be honest, I wouldn't mind one ranged. I think you're going to be clutch with that 50% heal on a tough pack, or am I wrong? I guess so. I don't know. Maybe. I've yet to see it happen. We did use it to heal like 1 or 2 packs in underrot, and it actually did a lot of healing, but it still added up to very little. It's just too long of a CD. That's the problem, man. It's a 2-minute CD. It heals for less than goddamn idle of indiscriminate consumption, and that was a 1-minute CD, and it was a trinket. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a really, you basically are only using it for its offense. I just thought since weak is more towards mobs, right? And Season 1, Shrine was pretty savage. Oh, yeah. They got a lot of nerfs over the course of the months, but... yeah, hopefully the interrupts carry us, but I'm worried about... the bosses shouldn't be hard, really, at all, so it doesn't really matter. Some of these packs are going to be pretty tough, though. Metro, my day was in a car wreck. Last night. My dad, I guess, was in a car wreck last night. Broke his leg and his ribs. Wow, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I guess it's a good thing that it wasn't more serious, but I hope everything's okay, man. Why? But a heal bot also heals for a little amount, but can be so clutch if you're close to dying. Guess have to try it out. Yeah, give it a try.
5, 4.
Again, it's a 2-minute CD, so it's just not very valuable.
1.
It's all good, man. I hope everything's okay.
Power of the Tide Pearl. Our fleets will be unstoppable. The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose us will fall.
Anyway, he survived, right? Yeah, it's the good thing. The only good thing to come out of something like that, right? I have a newfound reverence for anybody who, yeah, is in a car wreck and doesn't have their life completely ruined by it, because after that Miami Dolphin player who lost his arm and now is unemployed, like, man, that's fucking, I don't even want to think about that shit. That's terrible. What do you do with Honor Bond Service Medal? I'm not sure. What is that? Oh, it's this again, huh? We had a lot of trouble with this last week because people kept knocking it off the fucking platform, which we need to make sure does not happen. Alright, hopefully that'll be good enough. There's a vendor down by the docks you can buy things with. Oh, that's those things? Yeah, that's from 8.1 stuff, right? Okay, so there's not actually any, it's just 1 for 1 here. Templar is going up that way. What do you think of modular platinum plating trinket from Operation Mechagon? I don't know what that even is, but if it's a 415, I don't think you should be wearing a 415 trinket. Unless it's the opulence trinket. Okay, they didn't get bugged this time. Pretty much every time we do this pack, it always ends up getting bugged. Alright, I guess we'll save Anima for the next pack since it's at least going to be somewhat more dangerous. We could even pull all those yellows and kill them. But actually, we don't want to do that at all. That's the complete opposite of what we want to do. So it's going to drop a bunch of sanguine. Oh, no, maybe it won't, actually. First time I see anyone go left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always try to avoid that Templar, so that's what we're doing here today. Going left to avoid the Templar. This is probably a bad choice on the grip, honestly.
Beware.
Right, so the emissary is not going to drop sanguine regardless, right? Good, good. Okay, this pack is gonna be the real deal. Hopefully we kill this skull nice and quick. I don't have literally no way to stop this. Metro, have you tried looking for big keys? Yeah, and I'm just trying to get around 15 right now, but I haven't seen a single 15 listed yet today, so we'll see. I'm not really confident with like above a 15 right now in a pug. And this week's kind of hard again, so we'll settle for 15s. If we can find a bunch of 15s this week, I'd be satisfied. Stun him in sanguine, not the play really, but whatever. Anyway, was your 16? Oh wait, JK. He's not gonna pat. My 16 is Waycrest Manor. Gonna get some pickup food and then finish watching the stream. May the loop be with you. Thanks, ma'am. Alright, I guess we can just skip. Yeah, because he's part of a emissary patrol, he cannot. Oh, JK, we pulled. Cool. It's probably gonna be a wipe. Definitely gonna be a wipe. Anyway, because he's part of a patting, he's a pat on an emissary. He can't pat anymore once he gets part of the emissary.
Beware and wipe out these intruders.
Hmm. Anyway, not that you didn't die quickly, but I guess jumping off the edge would be just as quick. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Good call. Okay, so the emissary is gone now. Is the mob padding still? Still not padding, so yeah, I don't know. Wait, do we aggro the boss? Okay. Oh, this is a mess. These are gonna bolster or what? I mean, these are gonna drop sanguine? Hopefully not. No, okay. Okay, well that was a little scary. We managed to get past it. It's kind of weird. The boss was aggro and he had my dot on him. And he was like, are you guys pulling or should I wait? What do you guys want me to do? And I was like, yeah, we'll pull, we'll pull. And he's like, alright, here we go. He was like not doing anything. He was just sitting there. I didn't know what was going to happen. I'll stay at this one. Hi Metro, wasn't it supposed to be teaming this week? Nah, it's all new affixes, so nobody knows what it is. But yeah, if it was still season 2, I guess it would have been teaming. That was a tough one to dodge from that angle.
Run away, little girl.
Oh yeah, so did you guys see the Neuralink presentation? I forgot to bring this up. I watched that shit on Sunday. It was pretty crazy. This week feels like such a big relief from Explosive. Explosive is such a nightmare for pugs. Really? It's like such a joke, honestly. I love Explosive. This week is gonna be easy, to be honest. Yeah, I'm on the other side, honestly. Sanguine and all this shit is definitely harder than Explosive ever would be. Anyway, look at the stream. I want to keep this week. Okay. Oh, you mean the previous? Yeah, definitely. Last week was definitely easier than the current week. Oh yeah, I felt last week was easy, and this week is gonna be a lot harder. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot harder. Nah, dude, Explosive is way more harsh on pugs. I couldn't disagree more, dude. I could literally kill every single Explosive, so I don't know what spec you're playing, but it's really not harsh on pugs at all. If by harsh on pugs you mean harsh on, like, selfish people who refuse to actually do mechanics in the dungeon, then maybe, but I don't know why pugging would matter at all for that. Literally one person can do every one. I had a ton of wipes in Temple and Shrine due to pugs not killing Explosives. Well, why don't you kill them? Totally disagree with that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty much tank and healer should be able to get every single one without any problem. Sethralis I'll give you because the end is a bit messy. Because they're all spread out. But yeah, that's not really a problem at all for most dungeons. Conversely, this week is going to have a lot of trouble with Sanguine. Like 3 or 4 dungeons are going to be really messy with Sanguine. So definitely more messy than 1 or 2 bosses in those dungeons with Explosives. My strat is to find people that kill them and group with them for the entire week. I mean, any tank and healer should easily be able to like kill every Explosive. Oh shit. Got a Voider. A Voido, here we go. This actually is going to be a really easy place to line of sight though, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Oh, but no, there's going to be Sanguine everywhere. Yeah, we're fucked. Cool. That's GG. Anyway, to be honest, Sanguine is only a problem for Toldagor and Waycrest and Motherload. Definitely. The Motherload is probably the biggest problem, honestly. Because there's so much trash that you might accidentally aggro while you're sidestepping, quote unquote. Waycrest, Toldagor, and Motherload, yeah, all 3 dungeons, but definitely I think Motherload's the worst. How long does it last? 30 seconds? Sure. In Motherload, you can't help but pulling. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty much no. There's like, it's so difficult not to aggro extra shit in there. It's just a real pain. Yeah, tank, I get them. As a caster, I'm like, that's a melee mechanic. Yeah, to be fair, it's definitely easier for melee than it is ranged. Although you're probably the best ranged for it with Ice Lance, but I guess Bombkin is probably better. Motherload is such an open map. I don't have issues with Sanguine in there. Not sure what you guys are talking about. You should scroll back to the Motherload stream we did, the second dungeon of the stream today, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Toldagor and Waycrest though, yikes. Yeah, Toldagor is pretty bad too, but Motherload is just really bad because there's so much trash you might accidentally aggro while you're doing this shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. I just grouped with Jix and Lennox all week. Nice. Yeah, pretty easy for any melee. 1% HP. Yeah, that was pretty close to dying there. And Grievous was ticking too, so that was like closer than it looked like. It's like, oh, I survived at 1% HP. It's like, no, I didn't. I almost died there, for sure. Luckily, there's no Shadow Emissary here. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if there was one. Oh, it's another Tide Emissary here, though. Because I find it the same as Metro does. I run a lot of Motherloads. Yeah, I mean, it's not really. It's pretty much just how it is. It's hard to debate. There's just, the trash is really close together, and all those yellow mobs drop Sanguine. So whenever people, which happens all the time, by the way, whenever people accidentally aggro those yellow mobs, it's just going to force you to kite the pack really far away from where it started. And the likelihood that you're going to aggro trash because of that is very high. It's a very common thing that I have happen all the time in Motherload, so there's not really any way around it. Other than making sure you bring people who are 100% aware that if they aggro any of those yellow mobs at the start of the dungeon, they're probably going to cause a wipe. I would say that Anima has a niche in skittish weeks, but the CD is just too long, yeah. Again, it's like the same niche that Ripple and Space fills. But Anima is definitely, I don't know, the minor of Anima is actually really interesting to me. I feel really bulky when I have this much health, so I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about it. But sadly, the actual passive healing from both this and Aegis is just really a letdown. I guess it'll be better on maybe teaming weeks, but the extra health is awesome, yeah. It's really good for Blood DK because the extra self healing you do with it.
Beware.
Yeah, I mean, I was at almost 600k with that. That's crazy. More heals, yeah. Yo, Metro, what do you recommend for Toldagor cannon part? I ran with some pugs and they struggle with the cannons. What I've been doing is you just alternate. Like, you pull a pack, then you kill with the cannon. Then you pull a pack, then you kill. You know what I mean? Like, kill a pack on your own, kill a pack with the cannon. Just alternate kind of thing, you know?
You will be our next kill.
Anyway, 600k health priest buff? What do you mean? You said you were at 600k. Yeah, with 10 stacks of this, I was at 596 or some shit like that. I can't remember the exact number, but something like that.
Beware.
Okay, this is gonna turn into the mess that it always is in here. Sanguine is just such a fucking pain in the ass. Supposedly Bear Druid are achieving, yeah, it's pretty easy. 600k health is like not, it's pretty normal right now. Oh my god, we aggroed even more shit. What the actual fuck? Anyway, I hate this part in Shrine. Yeah, I don't know, man. This healer is a god? Not exactly. Not exactly. If he was a god, he would have prevented those mobs from running into 2 other packs. Oh, you were joking, I guess. I don't know, we might be able to like keep going here. As long as they don't heal a bunch of Sanguine, I guess I probably won't die. We got Anima up too, I guess we'll try to save it for... No, it seems like a good time. See, it just heals for so little, man. That does not feel like 50% of my healing. I feel like I'm not close enough to the mobs or something when it goes off. Kite for a bit, I guess. I don't know what these fucking guys are doing, but if they're not get back soon, we're fucked. I guess they can't because the shroud is needed, right? Bone Storm's back up though. That'll be useful. Well, we somehow survived that. Explosive is stressful because it's unpredictable, but at least Sanguine is predictable. Yeah, I couldn't disagree more about all of this stuff that we've been talking about, but that's fine. If that's your opinion, then that's all good, man. You got this? Yeah, we got it now that everybody's back. It wasn't really that dangerous of a pack. It was just very hectic because of the Sanguine and shit. 5% overall health for each mob up to 5. Now it's 10%, but yeah, either way. Healed for basically nothing. Somehow. 255k. I guess that's 50% of my health, I don't know. Anyway, you're a bloody K. You should love the blood on the floor. Yeah. I guess you're right. I don't know if this guy's being serious or just trolling or something. We pretty much just wiped because that pack that got aggro there. So I don't know. Anyway, imagine if Sanguine healed you because you're a blood DK. Wow, that'd be real cool. Oh yeah, we have no lust, huh? Anyway, I make sure to stay in Sanguine to get full DPS. Hey, Sap! Long time no see, man. How you been?
The breeze is ever at our back. Protect me.
I'm good. How's things? Same as they were. Really? I mean, yeah, I think things are good, I guess, right? Everything's good. How you been? What have you been up to?
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Pugs struggle with busting too. That's another cancer fix. Pugs always go out and ignore the fix, and wipes happen. Yeah, it does suck. I don't know, man. I think you're like overgeneralizing the use of the word pug, though. To be fair, well, you're talking about bad players. It doesn't really matter if they're pugs or not. It's not like to me, pugging means like low communication groups, but you don't need to communicate to know how to do these affixes, right? Like especially explosive. It has nothing to do with it. Like there's no communication needed for explosive. You just need people who are ready to kill them. Been dabbling in 8.2 here and there. Cleared new dungeon and raided a little bit. On Heroic, nothing too crazy. Did 10 freehold the other day. Someone was saying beguiling changes every week. Yeah, there's like 3 outsets or whatever you want to call it. So like this week it's an enchanted week. So there's a lot more enchanted emissaries than there are other emissaries. And then obviously their position changes every week. So
Beware. Beware.
So did you just pug it, or did you raid, or did you join a guild or anything? Because we still can't seem to keep 20 for Mythic, but I don't know what you're up to. Void emissaries are straight aids with Sanguine? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad, but I mean, you just gotta be ready for it. Like, just don't fucking kill the shit. But it's hard to do. The packs that they're in, it's pretty tough. I don't know what it is, but 8.2 just killed alts. I haven't touched my alts since January or July 9th. Oh yeah, you do know what it is. It's the essences, obviously. The essences and the neck, you know. Okay, that makes sense. Could see where it could be annoying. Was wondering why in Freehold we never faced a Void Emissary. Yeah, last week there was very few Void Emissaries in there. I mean, there was like 2 or 3, but they were easily skipped. Like they're in packs that you wouldn't even think about normally. Feels bad. I want to play my alts, but 8.2 is just too much grind per tune. Yeah, it's a good problem to have, but yeah, sympathize. I wouldn't mind playing alts too. Okay, let's go big here. Yeah, if you just did a 10 on your alt every week, you'd probably be in good shape, but it's tougher than it sounds. Alright, we're gonna have to kite here, sadly. Man, people fucking suck at these emissaries. It's kind of crazy. I just tagged along to a friend's guild that was about to do Heroic this past Sunday night. Gotcha. Cool. Doing 1 dungeon doesn't take that long. It doesn't, yeah. To maximize the play in that dungeon, though, it feels bad to have like no emissaries. Like I actually did a key on my paladin. Let me open the chest on that, by the way. I actually did a key on my paladin last week, just like a 7 or something. But I didn't even have it. Literally had no emissary. Just kind of feeling like playing the paladin again. I did 11 Atal on my alt last week and only got a 9 key. Oh yeah. I didn't do normal yet, so I was just like, oh yeah, sure, I'll wing it. Sweet. Yeah, it's not too bad. Most of the bosses did you actually kill Ajara, or? Most of the bosses in there aren't too bad. On my alts, I run 9 a week, and my main is what I do 10s on. Nice. Smart. Slackers. The radio. I used to use that a lot, but I haven't used it in a long time. Okay, so we're about to find out what's up here. Hopefully, nothing that's gonna stop us from shrouding. Apparently, we can distract though, so one way or the other, we should be able to do it. I don't see the issue of doing 10s on alts. Just ask your guild to help out. Yeah, like I said, there's no issue with this. Just not having any essences feels really bad, so I don't really. It's not fun to play. The 8.2 killing alts is different from the Legion concerns with legendary grind though, at least with essences. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot better. Way better. Plus, you don't really need all of them on alts. That's the other nice thing. You get the one that you want, and then you don't have to even fuck with the other ones on alts. Those tentacles with that much health. Shudders. Which ones? Oh, there's only one emissary this week? That's odd. The beam essence is pretty good for Mythic Plus. Yeah, exactly. It's like the easiest one to get. It's more a temporary problem with alts at the moment. Yeah, it's really temporary because, you know, it's not like it's impossible to get this stuff. It's not like Legion legendaries where, like, you had to do all kinds of crazy shit just to even get a single one. Now you literally can get, like, the base level of one for almost no effort. Even if you have a good IO on your main, your alt always has lower gear unless you play a lot. Well, that's always going to be that way, though. That's intended. Yeah, we'll pull more just to be safe. Let me tell you a trick into getting any keys with characters with low IO. Here we go. Make friends and group with them. Oh, you're cheating. That's not fair. We just got to Ashvane on Heroic. They aren't super progressed. Oh, I see. Cool. Well, if you want to come to our Heroic cleared now, you're more than welcome to. What are friends? Where do I buy them? I think they have them in the cash shop. I went most of Legion without the legendary pieces I wanted for both specs. I had them all, but the 4 I wanted. That's how it was for my Druid, man. The last one I got was Lady and the Child. I actually didn't get Lady and the Child until they allowed us to buy the ones we wanted. Lady and the Child was like the best essence, or the best legendary in the entire game, basically. We're working on a Jara Heroic, so. But it looks like we're not gonna have 20 tonight for Mythic or tomorrow nights for Mythic, so I don't know what's gonna happen if we kill it. You get a mount for a 6-month sub. Friends cost 1 year sub. Yeah. To get friends, you need to be revered in social skills. That's the problem then. Yeah. Getting into a 10 on alt is almost impossible now. Maybe during the first week of the patch. I don't know about that, but yeah. Obviously, you can just do your own key regardless. So. It's just like I said, it just sucks really bad being like, oh yeah, I don't have essences. Let's go do 5-mans. Just doesn't feel right. Good luck competing with other DPS. Yeah, like I said, just do your own key. Easy enough.
The pearl is not here. Perhaps Ashara's minion was more clever than he appeared.
Didn't hit most of those mobs. I got stuck on the bench. I was trying to run forward and hit more mobs with it, but it didn't really hit anybody. I don't think it's like its range is very good, to be honest. I'm not exactly. Does it say its range? All nearby enemies. So what is that? Nearby means 8 yards. Is that right? Is that what we found out? Are you interested in any of the new trinkets from Raid? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Prism is definitely not something I plan on using forever. Alright, now we definitely have count. Why do people with low IO or other issues complain all the time they don't get invited? Yeah, I don't know. People are just very hesitant to actually solve their own problems in this world for some reason. For real, link your Raider IO profile, do a 7 on your alts to get Raflameo beam, then use your main score to get into an easy 7, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know, man. It's really not that complicated. What the hell? Wow, look at that. I never saw that before. It's in the water, so it's just a big circle. Neat. Some of the trinkets from Mechagon are great, yeah. They are pretty great, I guess. Wait, from Mechagon? You mean the actual 5-man, or...? Oh, we actually skipped the emissary? Oh, JK. We had skipped it, but then we had pulled it anyway. Another split pulling emissary. These do not sanguine, right? I never actually gotten any real gear from Mechagon, so I don't know. I don't know. The gear is just too low for it to ever be valuable in real situations. Okay, we gotta wait for that. Anyway, eels are never affected by fixes. Yeah, seems like intentionally the case, not just like a bug or something. Anyway, the modular platinum plating trinket is amazing. Yeah, what does it do? Somebody else brought that up, but maybe it was just you before. Hey Metro, so were you a Pokemon kid? Both, yeah, I liked both. Pokemon, I'm still a Pokemon kid, man. I have been working on making my own Pokemon game for the better part of 3 years now. Well, off and on for 3 years. But yeah, it's about halfway done, I'd say. Someday it'll be complete, but I'll get you a 10 done on your alts for 100k each. Nice, that's not bad. Gives you a ton of armor. Oh yeah. I went in on that. Nice. Alright, boss time. Sanguine shouldn't be a problem. Alright, just pop everything on the pole because the actual ads themselves won't be too bad. Stuff will be back up for the next phase of the fight. Let's go this way. I've been going that way for a long time now. I don't know if it's better or not. Only 50k to carry you, Stromy, since you're in the guild. That's smart. Alright, so we have no range down there. Hopefully, not a concern. You are too kind, yeah. This boss is a nightmare with explosives last week. Yeah, again, nothing really to do with pugging, but yeah, bad players are going to obviously struggle with this fight. Really what you need is your healer to do it, because they can afford to be in a more awkward position than the damage dealers can be. And obviously so few range damage dealers you see in these keys. When we did this last week, we couldn't seem to get the healer involved in it. Didn't seem to be interested. Those rates are cheap, yeah, that's pretty good. I hear if message Strom IOL, he will heal your key. How's that work? Try to move him a bit before he does the next thing. There we go. It's gonna hit me, so can't avoid that, sadly. Anyway, those tentacles are very hard for me to see. Oh yeah, colorblind. Gotcha. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Also unfortunate. That mob just couldn't seem to get away from the boss there. You have any requirement in your raiding guilds? No, not really. Be online. Be online 2 nights a week, and that's been the hardest requirement for some of these people. That's funny. In EU, there's plenty of Ellie Shamans, Bombkins, and Mages in the Mythic Plus scene. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if it's faction, or I don't know if it's region related, but just everybody's melee nowadays. Think I got killed by a tentacle, I guess. Not like neck level and parses? No, not really. Obviously, if somebody was like exceptionally behind or something, maybe, but no point in worrying about that kind of shit. Game's accessible enough that anybody who can at least log on. What the hell is going on here? Wow, are we really gonna wipe this fight? I'm fucking fortified. How the fuck did 3 people die in this phase? Seriously. What an absolute joke, man. Sweet. Every single person just interrupted that. We got a pot here. Well, we can still finish this in time. I'm gonna have to pull anyway, though, without these people. I feel like the hitboxes on tentacles are wonky as well. Oh yeah, I haven't had any trouble with them, but.
What makes you think you can oppose my will?
It is the law of the wild. The strong take from the weak.
If I play DPS, the only reason I play melee is that I hate to play range. Gotcha.
The pearl is ours. With it, our vessels will become predators of the
Sab, you should ease back into playing with us tonight. Yeah, it'd be great if you're still not joining a guild and you're out there looking to transfer. Let me know. Can't seem to find people to be online anymore. So, and I can't seem to find anybody to join either. It's weird. Been recruiting pretty much non-stop for the better part of 3 weeks, and I've only gotten 1 person. Did you try Mythic yet? Nope. Hopefully this week. Wish I was in US server, yeah. Samesies. Would join? Gotcha, yeah, that's the problem, obviously. EU-US split is pretty harsh. BFA been killing guilds left and right. Not killing guilds, just people don't show up to mine, so. Anyway, people just got bored of BFA and log off. Yeah, luckily that's not been the case the last few months, but how's the progress on Najara? Good, we only had about an hour and a half on it so far, so we'll definitely get it this week. Alright, 4:30, but we already got 4:40 socketed gloves, so. Hope I start a new character in US.